Like most home appliances, a water heater needs to be regularly maintained, but in the case of an older unit, this may not be such a good idea. Today we're in San Jose with Diamond Certified expert contributor Yusuf Nesmi of Rain Plumbing and Sewer Service to learn more.
Today we're going to be going over water heaters and how to maintain them. We often get calls from customers and friends who ask about water heater maintenance and things that they could do to go ahead and get a little bit more lifespan out of their water heater. And the tricky part is when to do the maintenance and if it's okay for your system to try a maintenance program. And the reason I say that is if you've had your water heater for more than 5 or 6 years, we usually don't recommend trying to do any type of maintenance. There's probably already so much calcium buildup and so many mineral deposits in the water heater that if you try doing some of the maintenance programs that we're going to go over today, it might open up a can of worms. So the first thing we'll go over is about flushing the water heater. So if we go down here, you'll see there's a drain valve, and when you flush your water heater, what you want to do is you want to attach a hose to the valve, open it up, and let the water heater drain. One thing that I do is I attach the hose and then I run the hose out to my yard, and I make sure that I water my plants, water my lawn with the water that's in the tank. That way it doesn't waste the water. And I do that once a year, sometimes 2 times a year, but any more than that is just kind of overkill. Now, one thing that I recommend, if you are going to do this, you got to understand that if it's been 5 or 7 years, there is a good chance that there's a lot of calcium and mineral deposits that will be coming out from there. So if you had an older system, you try to open this up, you might get a piece of mineral deposit in the valve where it's not going to close again. And that's where I said you might open a can of worms. That's why if it's been 5 or 7 years, I would just let it go. But if it's a newer water heater, I definitely recommend attaching a hose, draining it once or twice a year. Now, another thing that I recommend is what we have here is a ball valve. Ball valve is not what comes with a standard water heater, but what we recommend is as soon as you get a new water heater, have a plumber go ahead and put one of these in. They work a lot better and nothing is going to get stuck in there. Even if it does, the ball valve has a component. If you look inside, it's going to go ahead and close no matter what. As opposed to a gate valve that comes standard with a water heater, it's often that mineral deposits or debris gets stuck inside of the valve, and all of a sudden you can't close it. The next thing we're going to go over are anode rods. And not every water heater has accessibility to the anode rod, but inside every tank there's an anode rod. What the anode rod does, it's a sacrificial piece of metal that they put inside of the water heater in order for it to absorb all the minerals, all the calcium buildup. So it eats away at this rod instead of eating away at your water heater. Now what some people do is after 4 or 5 years they replace the rod, because once the minerals have eaten it up so much, there's no more that it could eat, and it'll start eating at your tank. But if you replace this and you put a new one in, it's going to attract all the mineral deposits and all the calcium, and it'll eat away at your anode rod instead of your tank. So those are the 2 things that pretty much you can do to flush your water heater. There's not really any chemicals or anything like that you can use to flush it. We just go ahead and recommend doing a regular flush. Make sure that your water is shut off. And yeah, that's pretty much what we recommend doing for a water heater maintenance.
To learn more from local top-rated companies, visit our Diamond Certified expert reports at experts.diamondcertified.org.